Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. Okay, so for today is Friday and the date for today is 6th of August 2021 or 6/8/2021. Okay, so how are you today? I hope that everyone is fine. I hope that everyone is staying in your home with your family. Okay, so today we are still learning in Unit 5, Food and Health. Okay, so before we start our class, I want to show you several pictures and I want you to guess the picture. Okay, so here there are 4 pictures here. What is the picture is about? All the picture. Okay, you can see all. There are 4 pictures, right? There are the red one, the yellow. Okay, so can you guess what is this? Okay, so this is the picture of signs. Signs. SIGN. 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 Okay. In Malay we call it as papan tanda. Okay. Okay. So can you see the first one? The one in the red and got here got the cigarette. Okay. So what does it mean? What the sign mean? Can you guess what the sign mean? Okay. Let's see. What does it mean? Okay. So the meaning for the first sign is do not smoke. Do not smoke. Okay? Because here you can see that the red circle and the cross is showing to prohibit from doing something. Okay, and this is a sign of smoking. So when we see this type of sign, we cannot smoke in that area. Okay, so the meaning of this sign is do not smoke. Okay, let's see the second one. The second one is a picture just the same like the do not smoke. The circle is the same, and in the circle there is a picture of someone talking. Do you know what is the meaning of this sign? Okay, let's see. Okay, the meaning of the second sign is silent or do not talk or do not talk. Okay, usually we will find this type of sign in library or something that we need to keep our voice low. Okay, usually we will find it in library because in library we cannot talk too loud and we cannot make too much noise, right? Okay. Okay, now for the third sign. The third sign is the red one. It's red and it has many angles and there is a word stop. The word stop here at the center. So what does it mean? I think this one is the easiest one. Okay. The sign is about stop. To stop. Usually we will see this type of sign in the road when we are in a car or when we are in the road. We usually saw this type of sign for us to stop. Okay. when we see this type of sign, we need to stop. Okay, the last sign, the yellow one. There's yellow and there is an arrow showing to the right. Okay, there's an arrow showing to the right. So what does the sign mean? What does the sign mean? Okay, let's see. Okay, this sign is, the meaning of this sign is to show us to turn right. Turn right. Because usually we will see this type of sign when we are on the road. We usually will see when there is a conjunction, so it will show us where we should go. So this is a sign for us to turn right. Okay. So today, what actually are we going to learn for today? Can anyone guess? Direction. No, not about direction. Okay. Actually, today we are going to learn about imperative. Imperative. Okay. Do you know what is the meaning of imperative? Okay, maybe most of you don't know what is the meaning of imperative. Okay, it's okay. We will learn today what is imperative. Okay. Here, let's see. Okay, there's a question. What is an imperative? The boy is asking, what is an imperative? So, the teacher said that an imperative is used to give commands and orders, to give advice or warnings, and to take an offer or an invitation. Okay? Do you know what? Okay, let's see the first one. Imperative is used to give commands and orders. Commands and orders. Do you know what is the meaning of commands and orders? Okay. Command and orders is when someone is giving you instruction. Someone is asking you to do something. Okay. Commands and orders in Bahasa Melayu is called as arahan. Okay. Command and orders in Bahasa Melayu is called as arahan. Okay. Okay. The second one, to give advice or warning. To give advice or warning. Okay. What is the meaning of to give advice or warning? Okay. To give advice is to tell someone how actually should they do something, or to give suggestion about what someone should do. And or warning is to remind someone about the consequences of their action before they do something, to remind someone the consequences before they do something. Okay, to give advice in Bahasa Melayu is memberi nasihat, and warning in Bahasa Melayu is memberi amaran. Okay, so imperative is used to give advice and also warnings. Imperative is used to give advice and also warning. Okay, the third one, and to make an offer or an invitation. To make an offer or an invitation. Okay, to make an offer. You know, it's the meaning of to make an offer or invitation. Offer and invitation in this context is the same meaning. Okay, an offer is when someone is inviting you for something, or they they have something or they want to give you something, they offer you something. For example, if I have a chocolate and then I offer you a chocolate, I offer you the chocolate that I have, that is made by offer. And invitation is to invite someone to go for something, to invite someone. For example, if if I said that, okay, let's go to my house this weekend. Okay, that is an invitation because I invite the person to go to my house on the weekend. Okay, to make an offer. An offer is called as, in Bahasa Melayu, is called as an offer, tawaran, or an invitation in Bahasa Melayu is mengajak, untuk mengajak. Okay, so imperative is usually are used in conversation, okay, because it is used to give commands, orders, give advice, warning, to make an offer, to make an invitation. Okay, so imperative is usually used in conversation when we are speaking. Okay, the next question from the boy is, what is the form used in imperative? What is the form of the sentence that is used in imperative? Okay, the form of verb used in imperative is the base form of the main verb, which is used without a subject. Okay, the form of verb. Okay, imperative use verb. Okay, imperative use verb, and the main verb that is used must be always in the base form. They cannot be, for example, if we are talking about, for example, the main verb is eat. Okay, we cannot use eat in past tense. We change it to ate, ate. No, we cannot use that. We cannot use that in imperative. We cannot add s, eats, because we can only use the base form of the main verb. Okay, and the main verb is used without a subject. For example, your mother is talking to you. She told you eat the rice. What she said is, the sentence is eat the rice. Okay, that is an example of imperative because it is a command. Okay, your mother is telling you to eat the rice. Okay, it is a command. Okay, so the sentence is eat the rice. Eat is in the base form. Okay, eat, eat, makan, is in base form. The main verb. Eat is the main verb. It is in the base form. Okay, don't change anything in eat, eat. Don't change anything. Okay, in the sentence, there is no subject. Okay, the verb, there is no subject before the verb. Okay, usually in a sentence, in another example, for sentence that is not imperative, the example is Ali is eating the rice. Okay, Ali is eating the rice. That is not an imperative because it is not a command. It is not an order. It is not advice, it is not warning, or it is not an offer or invitation. Okay, it is just a normal sentence. Okay, it is used without a subject. The subject is the person that is doing the verb. So in imperative there is no subject because it is imperative is used in speaking. So we are talking to the person that we want to give the command or the order, right? We are talking to that person, so we don't need to use a subject. Just like the example that I gave you, your mother is talking to you. So you know that your mother is talking to you. You are the subject. You are supposed to be the subject. Right? So in imperative, the sentence we don't use subject before the verb. The verb is eat. Okay, the sentence is eat the rice. So we don't use the subject. Okay, I hope that you will understand. Okay, I'll give you more examples so that you can understand better. Okay, so these are the example of imperative. Okay, so you can see that eat some snacks, go to the doctor now, come to my house this weekend. Okay, you can see here, right? The first example is eat some snack. There is no subject here before eat. Okay, there is no subject. Okay, so the sentence is eat some snacks. There is no subject. If in a normal sentence, it will be, for example, Ali is eating some snack. That is for normal example. For imperative, because it is used in conversation, so there is no subject. So we only say that eat some snacks. Okay. The second example, go to the doctor now. Go to the doctor now. Just the same. There is no subject, and the verb here, the main verb here is go. The go is the main verb. Okay, so it is in the base form. We don't have to change anything. Don't change anything. Okay. The third one, come to my house this weekend. Come to my house this weekend. Come is the main verb. Come is the main verb. So it is in the base form. Don't change anything. Okay? Don't change anything in the verb come. And before come, there is no subject. It starts with verb. Imperative start with verb. Start with the main verb. Okay? Okay. So, for imperative, we can also make it into negative. You see here, the blue one that we see here is all in positive or affirmative. Positive sentence, positive imperative. For negative imperative, we add do not or don't. We add do not here, do not or don't. Okay, the example here. Okay, here you can see that don't run. The girl is telling the boy, don't run. Okay, if it is positive, there's only, the girl will only say run. But for negative, we add don't or do not run or don't run. Okay. Okay, second example. Don't eat too many sweets. The mother is telling her son, don't eat too many sweets. Okay, the negative one is we add don't. Don't eat too many sweets. Okay? Okay, I hope that you understand about imperative. Okay, so for the next activity is you need to open your textbook page 57 and do the exercise 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now for exercise 4, look at the examples of imperative. How do we make the negative form? Find examples in the help quiz on page 56. Okay, this is some of the example of imperative in positive form. Okay, so the question need us to find examples of the negative form in the help quiz on page 56. Okay, here are some of the examples that we can find in page 56. Okay, the first one is don't eat. Don't eat, the negative form. Second one is don't go to bed late. The third one is don't go to school. You see here, right? The negative form, we add don't. Don't eat, don't go. Okay, that is the negative form. Okay, exercise number 5. Complete the sentences with the affirmative and negative imperative form of the verb in the box. The affirmative, right? Affirmative is positive and negative. Positive and negative imperative. Okay, let's see the first one. First one is blank days before August 2018. Blank days before August 2018. Okay, the answer is eat this. Eat, E-A-T, eat this. Okay, eat this before August 2018. Number 2, blank this place. Here say the picture here is visitors welcome. So the answer is visit this place. Number 3, not drinking water. The picture is not drinking water. Okay, so the answer is don't drink this water or do not drink this water. Number 4, blank right here. There is a sign here telling us one way. 4 is blank right here. Okay, go right here. Okay, number 5 is a sign of tourist information. Tourist information. Number 5 is blank questions here. For question, we usually use what? Ask. Ask questions here. Okay, number 6 is no ball games. No ball games. The picture is no ball games. So number 6 is it should be negative. So don't play football here. Don't play football here. Okay. For exercise 6, write advice for situation 2 until 6 using affirmative or negative imperative. Okay. Here is what's the best advice for a friend who, let's see number 1, wants to be healthy. What's the best advice for a friend who wants to be healthy? Okay, here they already give the example. Exercise, eat healthy food, don't go to bed late. Okay. Okay, for number 2, let's see. What's the best advice for a friend who wants to run a marathon? Who wants to run a marathon? So, one of the advice that we can give is exercise practice your strength and stamina. Okay, that's just an example that I can give. You can also give your own example or your own suggestion to give advice. Okay, the third one is read books. Okay, the third one is what's the best advice for a friend who is having a boring weekend. Okay, so here is my answer is read books, play games, help your parents. There's the suggestion or some example of activities that you can advise, you can suggest to your friend. Okay, so okay, for the next activity is the life worksheet activity. I already give you the life worksheet activity in the life worksheet link in my link. You can just go to my link and click on the life worksheet and complete it. Okay, just do as usual. Okay, I think that is all for today. Okay, that is all for today. So if you have any questions or if you have anything that you want to ask me, feel free to WhatsApp me or through in WhatsApp. You can just ask me in WhatsApp if you have any problem, or if you have anything that you want to ask me, you can just ask me in WhatsApp. Okay, have a good day, and don't forget that tomorrow we will have our class. Okay, thank you.